The rules are published for everybody, Republican, Democrat, black, white, young, old. This doesn't fall under the Voting Rights Act. The Supreme Court didn't gut this yesterday.
The Constitution that you swore to uphold is the guiding light in setting qualifications for voting. To go against your own Constitution stating that you don't have the power to put qualifications on this.
The chair will not provide the gentleman with any further latitude or is clearly out of order.
And in this building, today, laws have been passed that puts this state in a shameful position. The students are wearing tape as a sign that there's an attempt by some to take certain voices out of the political process. We are in a deep moral crisis and in a constitutional crisis. And together, black and white and young and old, we will challenge it in the courts, we'll challenge it in the streets, we'll challenge it in prayer, we'll do it dignified, we'll do it in the best traditions of the nonviolent civil rights movement, but it will be challenged. Yesterday, the North Carolina NAACP filed a complaint along with Rosa Neal Eaton, Miss Carolyn Q. Coleman, and Miss Mary Perry against the governor of North Carolina in the Middle District Federal Court. Let us be clear, this bill is not about voter ID. It is 57 pages of regressive, unconstitutional acts to rig and manipulate elections through voter suppression.
The lawsuit also claims that the legislature acted with racially discriminatory intent when it passed this law.
And the law says very clearly that the state cannot intentionally discriminate against people on the basis of race. And we have instances where the North Carolina General Assembly has sought to discriminate against citizens of this state and their ability to vote.
So this is serious business. Our state, we have always stood strong for the right to vote.
The fact of the matter is, their claim of fraud is fraudulent. It's been statistically proven to be a lie. And for them to name HB 589 as the voter integrity law is an attempt at propaganda and deception.
We went into that courtroom and we were borne up on the wind of the energy and the faith of this movement. This is our Selma.
If there was anyone who didn't come forth this week with evidence, we think it was the state. In 2.5 years since they passed this law, failed to come forth with evidence about why it was necessary here in North Carolina.
So today, despite the very, very powerful evidence that with all of you we presented in Winston-Salem, we got the decision in April and it was a very big disappointment. But as we read it, we immediately saw the errors that would give us grounds to appeal. So today, all of us took the historic step of taking this case to the Court of Appeals for the Fourth Circuit here in Richmond and presenting it and asking the court to overturn the district court and to declare that the legislature that enacted House Bill 589 acted with intent to discriminate.
And so now we need to be calling for immediate passage of the Voting Rights Advancement Act. And we who are advocates, we cannot be quiet on this. And if you're saying now in America that you can not only deny, but abridge voting rights, then that puts us back to 1869.